really excited about the RateIQ enhancements we have coming in 7.9. The first of which being the addition of lane and match priority to the rate calculation. As Dave mentioned, this gives you the ability to differentiate the rate calculation rules according to the lane of the load. For example, if you wanted to differentiate between the US to US rate calculation and the US to Canada rate calculation, you now have that ability in 7.9. Second, and most notably, we added the ability to import custom data sources into RateIQ and use them in these rate calculations. As Dave mentioned previously, there are two ways to upload that data into RateIQ. The first being a CSV upload using our custom tool. In order to do that, simply go to your rate calculation, click on Data, and click on the Excel logo to download the file format. I've got my file format already ready here. And as you can see, I've got a handful of loads in here over the past couple of weeks, going from Chicago to Boston at a variety of price points. Now, once I have all this ready, a couple of key steps here. First, be sure to delete these top 3 rows. Next, once that's done, be sure to save it as a CSV file as opposed to an Excel file. I'm going to replace the one I already have, and now I'm ready to go. So I can close out here, go back to the file upload, and click Upload Files, find the file I just finished, and it's as easy as that. In a couple of seconds, you'll receive a success message, and eventually you'll receive an email saying your rows were uploaded. And the result, if you jump into TMS admin and go to your RateIQ rate sources, should be that those Boston or Chicago to Boston loads at the variety of price points are now in the system and ready to be used as a custom data source in your rate calculation rules. The other way that we can pull in custom data into RateIQ is via API. In order to show you how that works, I'll open up Postman here. And as you can see in the body, I have a couple more custom source records ready to be imported into the system. There's one from July 8th and another from July 9th at a couple of different price points. And I want these into RateIQ so that they can be part of that rate calculation. So I will send those in via API. I've got my success message. I'm going to jump back into the TMS and go back to my rate sources. And when I refresh, you should see those records from the 8th and the 9th ready to be included in your rate calculation rules. As Dave mentioned previously, what this means for you is you can now use those external pricing tools or your legacy TMS data in RateIQ. So now all of that rate insight data is going to come in one place to your users instead of having to jump around onto different platforms.